Hi, my name is Juan Emilio, and this is my final English TE activity for fourth term. Hope you enjoyed. As our first painting, we have Salvador Mundi by Leonardo. This is a painting attributed to the well-known artist, Italian artist from the High Renaissance, Leonardo da Vinci, and it was made from. It is supposed to have been made in the year 1500. Looking through the copy of the lost original Bale with overpainting, it was rediscovered, restored, and included in the Luke Season's Major Leonardo exhibition at the National Gallery in London in 2011. In 2017, Christie's claimed just after selling the work for the most leading scholars considered to be an original work by Leonardo. And in 2017, the painting was sold at auction for $450 million on November 15 of 2017 by the Christie's in New York to the Prince Badhir Abullah, setting a new record for the most expensive painting ever sold at a public auction. The prince allegedly made the purchase on behalf of the Abu Dhabi's Department of Culture and Tourism, but it was since been posted that he may have been a standing bidder for his close ally and Saudi Arabian Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. As we just said the painting was made around the year 1500 by Leonardo da Vinci, one of the most important painters, artists, and creators in the history of humankind. It is a type of oil and nude panel, and basically a painting shows a representation or the figure of Christ, the Son of God. On his left hand, we can see a glass sphere, and on his right hand, he's making like a religious sign. It is one of the lost paintings of Leonardo da Vinci and one of the most important and valuable things he made in his life. Talking about the place where you can appreciate and see this wonderful painting, the follows late in 2017 reports that the painting will be put on the display on the Louvre, Abu Dhabi, but after the unexplained cancellation of this project in 2018, the current location of the painting has been reported as unknown. But in June of 2019, reports started that it was being stored in Bin Salman's yacht, pending completion of a cultural center in Al Una. So basically, this painting cannot be seen by the public in general. And now, as my personal overall opinion of the painting, I think it's a masterpiece in every single sense of the word. The representation that Leonardo wanted to create on this painting of the figure of Jesus Christ is just wonderful, it's just perfect. The colors, the different elements that complete the painting are just in the perfect place and painting with love and with perfection and talent. And the painting really tries to express, and also with the facial expression, that sense of peace, of 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 love, and that God is always with us in every single moment of our lives. Just a masterpiece and an important piece of history, of cultural history for humankind. Now, as our second painting, we have number 5 from 1948. This is an abstract expressionism painting. It was made by Jackson Pollock, one of the most important and influential American painters, known for his contribution to the abstract movement in America. And this painting was sold in May 22 of 2006 for $140 million, becoming in that particular moment the highest ever price for a painting ever sold until April of 2011. This painting was created on fiber board, also known as composition board, measuring 8 by 4. For the painting, Pollock they used liquid paints. More specifically, they were synthetic resin paintings, gloss, and enamel, but are referred to as an oil painting for classification of the work. On inspection, it was gray, brown, white, and yellow painting dry lit with a way that people still perceive as a dense burst nest. Initial reactions of the work were underwhelming, but with some time the people start to really appreciate and see the beauty of this painting. As we said, the proper composition of the painting is completely abstract, but it tries to show or represent the bird's nest, and he wants to communicate this feeling that so many people at a young age cannot leave their homes because they are scared or they cannot achieve their life goals, but you have to leave the nest and open your own wings and fly and achieve what you are trying to do with your proper life. The painting has been owned by a lot of people, important, well known people. At first, it was owned by the proper Jackson Pollock for just 1 year. Then it was sold to Alfonso Osorio in 1949 until in November of 2006 it was resold to an unknown buyer, and today it is part of a private collection at New York. Sometimes the owner gives the painting to some of the most important museums around the world to show it, but uh, today is part of the private collection of the owner. For me, the painting is just amazing. The way he tries to combine these different techniques and colors in the painting in an abstract way and try to leave a message, a powerful message to people. It is so unique and fantastic. When I see the painting, it's like a peaceful place where I can watch it for hours and hours straight, and I'm not getting bored at any uh, point. It is a masterpiece at what it's trying to achieve, which is abstract expressionism, and the influence it had on that time and today was and is so influential in every single other abstract representation in a painting. As our first preparation painting, we have Danse de Moulet de la Galette. I think it's a French painting from the 19th century, and basically shows a typical uh, weekend in a French neighborhood in the 19th century, with people dancing, gathering to talk about life, things, love, culture, books, um, really family time in that moment. I think it was in Paris, and it from you where you can see the composition, the colors are, and the human figures that are shown in every single part of the painting, also of the nature around them, like the trees. We can assume it is an impressionist painting from these different elements that are shown. And now, as our second preparation painting, we have Nighthawk. It is, I think, an American painting, a traditional American painting from the 1930s, 40s, and I think it really tries to show that kind of night spirit used in that particular 20th century time. It shows people at a very peaceful night eating at a place called Phillies, where a marine is working as a barman. You can really see the different details on the color rate of the lady's dress or the typical suits from the man. It is a unique piece that tries to represent that time of fight, of social fight, of depression, of poverty, of new rich people, but also these whole different social changes that were happening in that moment. It is an American representation of culture, an artistic element. Well, that was my tea activity for English class. Hope you enjoy it, and thanks for your attention. Goodbye.